Welcome to Military Technology Channel.
The Air Force Lifecycle Management Center Post-Block Integration Team project will perform up to 22 modifications, making the fourth-generation aircraft more lethal and effective to meet current and future challenges. Upgrades include installing active electronically scanned array and Link 16 radars, battlefield communications systems, modernizing the cockpit and main mission computers, and turning the fleet into a high-speed data network. Additionally, the fighter will receive next-generation electronic warfare capabilities as well as communication suite upgrades, central display unit, programmable data generator and several other key hardware components to modernize the aircraft. Ensuring we have the right modifications at the right time is critical to the warfighter, said the program manager at the F-16 Program Office Lieutenant Andrew Elledge. This requires daily effort and coordination to ensure there is progress in communication with all programs related to this effort at all bases involved. While this endeavor is a challenge, being able to keep the F-16 in the fight with the latest and greatest technology is the driving factor. The F-16, or Fighting Falcon, is a world-famous fighter aircraft. Also commonly called the Viper by its pilots and crew due to its resemblance to a venomous snake, it was originally produced for the United States Air Force, USAF, in 1973 by General Dynamics. In 1993, manufacture of the F-16 shifted to Lockheed Martin. As a single-engine, multi-role tactical fighter, the F-16 is much smaller and lighter than its predecessor. Through advanced aerodynamics and avionics, the F-16 achieves increased maneuverability in a more compact package. As of 2015, the F-16 was the most operational fixed-wing aircraft in the world. It is in active duty in the U.S. Air Force Reserve Command, Air National Guard, U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds Air Demonstration Team, and U.S. Navy. The F-16 also serves in 23 other allied air forces. Thanks to planned upgrades from Lockheed Martin, as well as assistance from the USAF and partner nations, the fighter is likely to be mission-ready well into the 2060s or later. To date, more than 4,600 F-16s have been delivered to the US and allied countries since their original production, and more than 3,000 F-16s are still in service worldwide. Many countries still operate F-16s in their air forces, including Bahrain, Belgium, Denmark, Egypt, Greece, Israel, Indonesia, Iraq, Jordan, Morocco, Netherlands, Norway, Oman, Pakistan, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Singapore, Korea, South, Taiwan, Thailand, Turkey, and United Arab Emirates. Bulgaria, Slovakia, and the Philippines are awaiting delivery. Japan also flies a variant of the F-16 called the F-2. As global demand for the F-16 continues to grow, its F-16 manufacturing and upgrade facility in Greenville, South Carolina, Lockheed began building new F-16s while upgrading older versions. Lockheed received an unlimited, $64.3 billion delivery contract in January for the production of the new F-16. The updated aircraft will be the F-16 Block 7072, which includes a new radar, display, conformal fuel tank and other upgrades to keep it modern. They will also upgrade more than 1,000 jets in partner countries to the F-16V configuration. It is clear that this immortal fighter jet will remain. If you're looking for a way to support aftermarket needs for the F-16 and other military aircraft, consider All Clear Aerospace and Defense. All Clear provides maintenance, repair and overhaul (MRO) for more than 25 military aircraft components, including the F-16 Fighting Falcon. As one of the leading sources of Fighting Falcon F-16 maintenance solutions, All Clear offers F-16 military operators worldwide access to genuine OEM parts, supplies, spare parts, repairs, and engineering products. Our agreements with leading F-16 OEMs such as Amatec, Aerosonic, Collins Aerospace, Eaton, Essex, Meggitt, PPG, Stouter and others enable us to provide aircraft maintenance and modernization services. The U.S. Air Force has planned to invest in the new F-15EX aircraft and modernize the F-15, while reducing the number of Lockheed F-35s. Credit, Boeing. In the 2020 U.S. Air Force, USAF, budget announced by U.S. President Donald Trump last week, the USAF outlined its intention to buy 8 Boeing F-15E/S to replace the aging F-15CS, despite the fact that it continues to buy 48 new FS-35 aircraft annually from Lockheed Martin. The USAF wrote in the plan, the Air Force remains committed to the F-35 with game-changing technology, and this FY 2020 budget continues to procure 48 F-35A Joint Strike Fighters each year. However, in order to remain ready to perform in all domains, across the spectrum of conflict, this budget proposes procuring 8 F-15EX aircraft to replace the aging F-15C and continue the modernization of the F-22A, F-15 and F-16 aircraft. The 2019 budget notes that the USAF is looking to procure 54 F-35s annually through 2021 to 2023, but, due to some issues with program execution so far, is now ordering 48 per year, while the number of F-15E×S in its arsenal is expected to increase from 8 in 2020 to 18 every year until 2024. USAF also wants to upgrade its F-15 aircraft. One of the problems with the F-15 is its functionally obsolete Tactical Electronic Warfare System, TEWS, self-protection suite, according to the plan. The TEWS system was designed using 1970s analog technology, which became more difficult to use and more expensive to support. Under modernization efforts, the TEWS will be replaced with the F-15 Eagle Passive/Active Warning Survivability System, EPAWS, an advanced digital electronic warfare system capable of detecting, identifying, and disrupting modern electronic warfare threats. This upgrade will significantly enhance the F-15's ability to independently and automatically detect, identify, and locate radio frequency (RF) threats, as well as provide the capability to deny, degrade, deceive, interfere with and defeat RF and electro, optical/infrared (EO/IR) threat systems in contested and unplanned operations in a highly contested environment until 2040. Japan is modernizing its military and upgrading its existing fleet of F-15 Eagles amid growing threats to its security. Contrary to reports of Tokyo downsizing its F-15 jets to accommodate more F-35 stealth fighters, the Japanese Eagles have received a shot in the arm in the form of a new upgrade. Tokyo to convert F-15 fighter jet to JSI standard amid Chinese and Russian threats. Boeing has won a more than $470 million contract from the U.S. Air Force to build a new system for Japan's F-15 Eagle Super Interceptors, according to a press release from the U.S. Department of Defense. For Japan's F-15 Super Interceptor program, the Boeing Company of St. Louis, Missouri has been awarded a contractual action that cannot exceed $471.313000, the announcement said December 30th. This indicates that the Eagles that have been tracking enemy aircraft for a long time will remain here and operate with increased strength and combat capabilities. Outside of the United States, Japan has the largest fleet of F-15 Eagle fighters. The powerful twin-engine fighter combines fast speed, advanced radar, and a hefty payload of fuel and weaponry to monitor the vast oceans surrounding the Japanese archipelago. The Navy plans to use a rheostat approach to adapt the F/18E/F Super Hornet Strike Fighter Service Life Modernization (SLM) program to reduce the shortage of fighters in the fleet, senior service officials said. The SLM is a sustainability program designed to increase the service life of the F/18E/F Block 2. The initial phase of SLM extended the service life from 6,000 flight hours to 7,000 flight hours. The program, which starts in 2023, will increase service life to 10,000 flight hours. This line will also be used to upgrade many Block 2 aircraft to the Block 3 configuration. During the April 27 hearing of the House Armed Services Committee Subcommittee on Tactical Air and Ground Forces, Chair, Representative Donald Norcross, Democrat, New Jersey, said in his opening remarks that 2 years ago the shortage of fighter aircraft would last until 2030. However, last year, the Navy informed us that the shortage of fighter aircraft would be resolved to zero by 2025, mainly for reasons of strong enough to stop the new F/A-18 Super Hornet line. Last week, the U.S. Navy took delivery of the first two examples of the F/A-18's newest model, the Block 3 Super Hornet. In service with the Navy and Marine Corps since 1983, the flexible design has gone through evolution like the Porsche 911. The two original Hornet type series, A, B and C/D, preceded the Boeing F/18E/F Super Hornet, the version of the F/A the larger and more capable 18 introduced in 1999. Since then the Super Hornet has been updated to the Block 2 model and now there is the Block 3 Super Hornet. Like the last, 8th generation of the 911, it's not an entirely new vehicle. It's a more networked and survivable Super Hornet, according to Jennifer Thibault, Boeing's Director of Development for the F/A-18 and EA-18G programs. But its importance to naval aviation cannot be underestimated. Boeing signed a $4 billion contract with the Navy in May 2019 for 78 newly built Block 3 Super Hornets to be delivered by spring 2024. Tebow said Boeing will also remove all Block 2 Super Hornets from current service, more than 550 aircraft, for Block 3 configuration with deliveries scheduled between 2023 and mid-2030s. The two Block 3 jets now in the Navy's possession will be used for aircraft carrier suitability testing, mission system checks, and aircrew recognition, familiarizing naval pilots with the smell of the new Super Hornet car. So what did the Navy get with the Block 3 model?